Hello beauties, welcome back to my channel. I am Juanita Beauty, yours truly. Thank you so much for clicking on this video today. I am so excited to be finally doing this video. I feel like I filmed this a couple times and then I was just like, it's not connect, I'm not feeling it. So I went ahead and just took the time to kind of find the questions that I wanted to kind of introduce myself to my viewers, and I wanted to kind of go through who is Juanita, where is she from, why is she here, what is she doing, where is she going, that kind of thing, just to kind of connect better with you guys. So before we get started, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and hit that notify bell to be notified every time I post a video. Thank you very much. So if you're interested in seeing how I created this look right here, get ready with me. So I've already gotten started with my eyebrows. I went ahead and put them on there. For some reason, I cannot talk and put my eyebrows on at the same time. I don't know why that is, but it's just not a talent I possess. So I went ahead and put my eyebrows on before I started filming. I used the Anastasia Beverly Hills in the color dark brown. I don't know why I look at it. I use the same color every single time I do my eyebrows, but for some reason I never remember. And then I also based my eyes with my Lousie Base in the color 05. So I use these two along with an angled brush and I put my eyebrows on. I'm going to be using quite a few palettes today. One of them is the Amerezy Anastasia Beverly Hills palette, and this is what that looks like. Very pretty, soft. I also have my James Charles palette here. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills. Oh my gosh. Y'all, I'm just now realizing I lost 2 pans. That's crazy. Where did they go? Anyway, I'm using this palette and my James Charles palette and the Amerezy palette, and I'm just gonna make something pop. I don't really know which direction I'm going in, but I'm just gonna do what I do. First question is, where were you born? I was born in a small town outside of Atlanta, which is called Lilburn, Georgia. It's really just a really cute suburban area. So that is where I was born. The next question is, how tall are you? So I am 5'4" and a half. All right, the next question is, do you have any pets? Technically, yes, I have 2 pets. The first pet that I have, or that I claim, is my boyfriend's dog. Her name is Coco and she is the cutest thing. She is about 8 years old. I claim her as my own. I also have another dog that I just purchased for my sister, my little sister. So I got her a dog, and because I take care of that dog so often and I love that dog so much, and it's really like a joint kind of thing that we've got going on right now, but yeah, I claim that dog as well. And when we got, so funny story, she got the dog off of eBay, which is not that uncommon. A lot of people do get their dogs and puppies off of eBay or whatever. When we got the dog, we were like, what is this? Literally, I've never heard of this dog. I don't think I've ever seen this dog before, but it's called a mountain fist or feist, something like that. And he was just so cute. So yeah, if you're ever looking in the market for a dog and you're not really certain if you want to purchase a dog from off of eBay, I would definitely say make sure they're not trying to scam you, because when I tell you, we hit like 30 or 40 scammers before we actually found someone who was legitimately trying to sell us a dog for a decent price. So the next question is, are you in college? No. So I'm not in college, but I did go to college. I went to Georgia State University, which is in the heart of Atlanta. And I went there for 4 years. I got my B of A and I graduated in 2018. It always happens to me. I'll be sitting here and I'll be like talking and I'll forget like the plan that I made up in my head of what I was doing with my eyes. And now I'm like, wait, where was I going with this? And I can't remember. So I'm gonna just, like I said before, I'm gonna wing it and we just gonna see. Okay, so the next question is, when is your birthday? I was born in January, on January 23rd. So shout out to all of my fellow Aquarius friends. Let me know in the comment section below if you are an Aquarius. Next question is, what are your goals in life? And this question I almost like took off of the question list or whatever, because I really had to think about it and I was just like, I don't know if I want to go into detail, and like, you know, there's a lot to explain when it comes down to what I want to do in life. Simply put, I want to be a boss. Like, if nothing else, I want to be a boss. I want to be the boss of my life and of my career and of my, you know, passion and of my, you know, own business. I also genuinely love YouTube. I love making YouTube videos, even though this is not an easy thing at all. Like, you can make 1 or 2 videos and feel like you're like on a roll, and then stop, and then you don't even know where to start up again, like literally. So YouTube is definitely a job in and of itself, so it's definitely something I have to work at and I have to kind of plan. But I love making YouTube videos. I love connecting with people online through my videos and just different things that I'm experiencing that other people can relate to. And I also want my channel to prosper and continue to grow, because when I tell you it's grown so much, I think over the span of 2 years, I got like 50 followers. And I was devastated because I was like, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I literally had to research different things that would help my channel to continue to grow. Another goal that I have, a personal goal that I have, is definitely to own my own business. So I just kind of finished out my aesthetics program that I just took, and it was a long, when I tell you this process was so long, and it was even longer due to COVID-19 happening. I was supposed to have graduated almost 2 months before, 2 months after my actual graduation date. So I'm still pretty much in the process of becoming a licensed esthetician in the state of Georgia, but the whole program was supposed to be done in 9 months, and it took me like almost 11. I thank God that I was able to actually finish and get all my credits done, get all my hours out. Anybody who's ever been in a program, whether it's aesthetics, whether it's nails, whether it's massage, whether it's nursing, whether it's whatever, knowing that you have to actually put in a certain amount of hours to be certified and then go get a license to do something, you don't want to waste any time. You don't want to miss any days or anything like that. And that was like the biggest struggle, was to make sure that everything was aligned in the right order. But then COVID hit, and it was like, forget what you thought you were going to do. So for those of you who don't know, I am a certified makeup artist and a certified lash technician. I gained my certification for being a makeup artist at Sephora, or while working at Sephora. I found a company that I took a training and became a certified lash technician in the state of Georgia as well. But both of those things are great, taking classes and everything like that, but it's nothing if you don't actually have experience and you don't actually practice your craft. When I first became a lash tech in Georgia, I was not aware that you're supposed to have a license in order to even work and receive money and funds. I had no idea. I had to put everything on pause, and that's kind of what started me becoming a esthetician, is the fact that I didn't want anything in my way, and I didn't want anything stopping me from achieving my dreams and my goals. And if it was me being my own boss and being able to provide services legally to clients, I wanted to be able to do that and not have to worry about, you know, state board knocking at my door, or, you know, somebody ratting me out or whatever. I just wanted to have everything, all my boxes checked. So yes, if you are in the Atlanta area and you do need some services as far as makeup, lashes, waxing, facials, anything like that, hit me up. I'm gonna link my information down in the description box below, as well as follow me on Instagram, juanita.beautystudio. That is my client page. Have you ever traveled before? Okay, yes, I have traveled many times before. Traveled a lot of places in the United States, but I've also been out of the country twice. The first time I went out of the country was definitely an experience. I went out of the country on a missions trip for my church. We went to Malaysia and we did a lot of missions work there, which was such an amazing experience and such a beautiful thing to do. I would definitely suggest people, you know, kind of going to any place that's in need in the world, whether it be a third world country or whatever, just to, you know, kind of give back. It is an amazing feeling, and you learn a lot with just traveling. Also, I went out of the country on a study abroad trip when I was in college, and I went to Dubai, and I went with my best friend. She is like a sister to me, but we went to Dubai, and that was also an amazing experience as well. I would definitely suggest you doing your research before you decide to go to places like Dubai, because their standards and what they do and what their policies are a lot different than what you experience in America. As far as going back to Dubai, I can't say that I will absolutely never go back. It's just when I got there, I realized that it was definitely a tourist place. I didn't feel like I experienced something that was so drastically different than America. Like, I went there and I could have woken up, walked outside, and thought I was in like LA or New York. It literally feels like a mixture between the two. Aside from them having like mosques and, you know, just different religious places and deserts and stuff like that we got to visit, that was also awesome. As well as souks, which are shopping markets that we got to go to and buy and bargain for things, which is really a fun experience as well. I would definitely suggest, like I said, if you've never been to somewhere like Dubai, go there. But I don't think I'll go back. I feel like there's too much of the world that I want to see that I don't want to go back there twice. All right, next question is, what is your favorite food? So my favorite food growing up always was lasagna. I feel like I loved pasta in general, but lasagna was definitely my favorite. One, because it was very easy for me to learn how to make, so I would make it like almost every other week, as well as it just tasted great like reheated. So I think that's why it became like one of my favorite dishes. But now that I'm older, I just love tacos. I don't know, like something about tacos, street tacos, chicken tacos, fish tacos, fried tacos, grilled tacos. I'll live for some tacos. So how many siblings do you have? I have 3. Ooh, I lied. There are 3 of us. I only have 2 blood siblings. I have an older brother who is a 1.5 years older than me, and then I have a little sister who is 4 years younger than me. And a fun fact about my family and about my siblings, we're all born on the 23rd of a month. So my brother was born on July 23rd. My sister was born on March 23rd, and I was born on January 23rd. I don't really know how my parents planned all of that out, so 23 is definitely our number. So I'm gonna prime my face with the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer, just in the areas where I'm the most oily, so my T-zone. I'm just gonna put a little bit, not to overdo it or anything like that, just to kind of eat up the shine. The foundation that I'm using is the NARS Sheer Glow in the color Bahia. So the next question is, do you have any bad habits? So yes, I feel like everybody has a couple bad habits. There's no perfect person. But my bad habit would definitely have to deal with like sweets. I have like a sweet tooth, and I love eating sweets. I just do. It's not like an everyday thing, but it's more often than it needs to be. So I had to severely cut back if I wanted to like be successful in losing weight. So my last question that I have on here is something that I feel like everybody can relate to, and that's basically, how has quarantine been for you? And I know that quarantine has been interesting for every single individual person. Being inside, whether you're an introvert, an extrovert, or an ambivert, or whatever vert, it's a real adjustment to not be able to go outside. So I personally, I'm an introvert, and so not, you know, socializing and having a party to go to or having an event to always attend is not like a big thing for me. I don't need to go to those things to feel fulfilled. But even so, I still don't want to be in the house all the time. So that has definitely been an adjustment, but I've been able to work on myself. I've been able to, after the first half of it, like the first half of quarantine was just like having fun as far as not having to go to work, binge watching movies, eating a whole bunch. And then after a while, after like a month or 2 of doing that, you kind of get tired of always doing the same kind of thing and tired of eating junk food. And now it's like, what do I do with my life? What am I doing? And all of the crazy things that have been happening as far as like things that are coming to light with Black Lives Matter and police brutality, inequality amongst the Black community. It's just been a big whirlwind of emotions. I think that it's helped my relationship to grow as far as me and my boyfriend. It's helped for me to kind of take a step back and realize I need to get a handle on my eating habits. It's also really helped me to see like how much I love my family and miss my family, how much I really appreciate my family. I've never missed my family like this. I grew in these short months. I've definitely transformed. I'm not the same person coming out of quarantine as I was going in. And that doesn't have to be everybody's situation or testimony. I feel like everybody's going to be a little bit different from this experience. Nobody's going to be exactly the same, but it doesn't have to be this grand, big, I went in like 180 pounds and came out 130. Like, it doesn't have to be that kind of drastic change, whether it be weight loss or you know, a business that you wanted to start or something like that. I think this time was horrible as far as COVID-19 is concerned and the cause and effect that it had on the world, but as far as like us just as a human race, as a people, kind of taking a step back, readjust our mindsets about how the world is working and how we're working and what we're contributing to the world. I think that that was a really big thing that COVID or this quarantine season has helped and taught a lot of people. So I went ahead and applied my lashes off camera. They were struggling just a little bit, so I was like, nope, just gonna go ahead and do that and come back. Pencil, brown pencil to line my lips with, and this is just like from the beauty supply store. And for their lipstick, I'm using the Pillow Talk by Charlotte Tilbury. And on top, I'm going in with my Fenty Beauty Glass Zipper Lip Gloss, and I'm just gonna add a little bit of shine, a little gloss to this thing. We're gonna be done. And that is all, guys. Thank you so much for watching and taking the time to get to know me. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and like and subscribe to your girl. Remember to stay safe, and as always, peace and love, and I'll see you in my next video.